Good morning from park number 12 of our USA road trip, where today we're here at Worlds of Fun in Missouri.
So this park opened 50 years ago in 1973.
It's got 7 operating roller coasters here. However, there is an 8th coaster that there is a possibility we might get to ride today. It's known as Zambezi Zinger. It's a brand new GCI roller coaster, and we're really looking forward to it because originally it was supposed to open a couple of weeks ago. Unfortunately, that was delayed. However, it has soft opened the past couple of days, hasn't it?
I'm really hoping that we do get on, and we'll be keeping a close eye on it today.
Yeah, definitely. The past couple of days it's open for pass holders, which we are, after 5 o'clock. So we'll see what happens. But of course, it is Charlotte's first visit here to Worlds of Fun.
Oh, I like the entrance area. It looks really nice. I love the hot air balloon.
Yeah, it's really cool with the logo. Very vibrant, very colourful. It's a Cedar Fair owned park, this one. So we've used our Cedar Fair annual passes to come in, and of course got the parking included with that as well. And here's a look at the huge hot air balloon down here at the entrance to the park. I love the music in the background, all heavily themed in, which is fantastic. And yeah, I love the sign on all the planters down here at the front. And here's a look at the main entrance. Yeah, 50 years of Worlds of Fun. And you can see you've got all the celebratory decorations up here at the main entrance to the park. Let's go and get inside. Park hours today, 11 AM through until 8 PM. And as we make our way into the park, you've got another huge sign for 50 years of this park. Yeah, great photo opportunity. And here's a look at the map of the park. And yeah, as you can see, pretty big park, lots to experience here, including Mamba down there at the back. Really enjoyed that. And we went on a near identical ride at the start of the trip when we was at Dorney Park.
Absolutely loved it, so I'm looking forward to getting on this one.
Yeah, that's called Steel Force, and obviously this one's Mamba. So yeah, we're going to give that a go. Timber Wolf down there at the back. Patriot, which is the B&M inverse off to the side. Viking Voyager, which is a flume ride. Hey, that'll be good fun. Prowler just down here at the bottom. Of course, new for this year, Zambezi Zinger, which has actually got a spiral lift hill as a bit of a nod to an older ride they used to have here at the park, but we'll talk more about that later on. And of course, yeah, you got a water park off to the left here as well. There'll be loads of attractions to come and see, and yeah, really excited to be back here today. So the park's officially open, and yeah, we just walked past Zambezi Zinger, had a look down there because quite a lot of people ran to it. It's not opened this morning, however, a member of staff did say possibly after 2 o'clock, so we will see what happens down there. Like I say, it hasn't officially opened yet, it's just been softs only, so we'll see what happens. We're going to start off with a ride over on Mamba, which is a 1998 Morgan Hypercoaster. Fantastic ride this from what I remember. So we're 25 minutes into our day at Worlds of Fun, and we're yet to go on a ride yet. We went over to Mamba. There was about 20 people or so waiting there, and then yeah, no staff or anything like that, so we waited a little bit.
And then some members of staff came. I asked them if it was opening, and there was like, don't know, and I was like, all right, okay. So,
he actually said it's not even started testing yet.
It's not even started testing. We've just seen another member of staff and said it was anything open. I was like, yeah, the Snoopy rides are open.
Yeah, not great. It's literally just starting to test now. You can see over there in the background. But yeah, you thought, well, you know, we've travelled a long way. We can't just sit about waiting, you know. It's one of them.
The park's been open for 25 minutes. Why stuff only just started testing?
And I've just looked at the app, and there's at least 10 rides that are down at the moment. Ooh, not the best of starts. Luckily, it is a very quiet day, so hopefully we're going to be able to make up some time, and the park is open till 8. But yeah, I think if we do get on Zinger later, that'll make up for it. But yeah, bit of a poor start at Worlds of Fun. Last time I really enjoyed this park, and hopefully we will do. I mean, it's early days yet, but just not the most positive of starts. That's the thing when you've been to a ride and you know, it's not open. And it's also, obviously we went down to Zinger first, which we knew probably wasn't going to be open, but yeah, not the best of starts. Just communication's been a bit poor, especially with Mamba. Hey, we got an operational coaster. Patriot just over here. Looking forward to getting back on this fantastic B&M inverted roller coaster. Do love how you got the sign out the front there too. Yeah, let's go and make our way into the queue line. Looking forward to this, Charlotte.
Yeah, this looks fantastic.
Yeah, it's a great ride. I love the colour scheme on here too. Let's go and ride. Patriot.
Soars to 150 feet, flying through 4 inversions, reaching speeds of 65 miles per hour. So secure all loose articles, as Worlds of Fun cannot be held all loose articles, as Worlds of Fun cannot be held responsible for their loss or damage. Once locked, push up on the shoulder harness to confirm that it is locked, as a ride ambassador will be by to check it momentarily. All harnesses and seatbelts must be positioned and tightened properly.
there for our ride on Patriot, and as far as inverted coasters go, it was enjoyable, but it's certainly not one of my favourites. However, it looks the part.
It didn't do a lot, there was just not a lot of force, but off-ride, it looks like a brand new coaster, like the paint just looks fantastic.
And I've got to say, from walking around the park so far, it looks really fresh here at Worlds of Fun. Shame about the operations, but yeah, it looks really fresh when you're walking around. I tell you what though, it's a good fun ride. I do love a good B&M inverse. We was on the back row, but yeah, I thought it was a bit more forceful last time.
I was just expecting to have a little bit of force, and there just wasn't any at all.
No, it was a bit lackluster on that front, wasn't it? But no, it was good to get on there still. At least we got on a ride. Something that you may have noticed so far is that Worlds of Fun is a themed park, not an amusement park. And yes, split into various different worlds as you're travelling around, which I do really like.
Some lovely theming, which is really nice. This Chinese area is lovely.
Yeah, I believe the idea is you've got the hot air balloon and that's kind of taking it between these different areas. Yeah, look at this. Very nice. All the lanterns, all the planting. There's a lot of shade at this park as well. In terms of bags, they can go up into the station as well from what we've seen so far. But yeah, I feel like they've made some improvements to the overall look and appearance of the park since 2019, which is really good to see. Yeah, it's a full themed park. We're going to head on to Spinning Dragons just here now. It's quite busy actually, but yeah, it's a Gerstlauer spinning coaster. Good fun rides these are. So yeah, we'll give this a go. We thought we didn't really want to walk over to the other end yet when the rides probably aren't still open. I mean, looking over at Mamba, I don't think it's gone round yet with riders on. So yeah, we'll have a ride on this. Quite busy, but it isn't a cattle pen. It is just straight down there to the station. You sit opposite each other on these, which is quite fun. And yeah, really nicely landscaped around here.
The front seats are the best. Like, you don't get any whiplash. Not that you get a lot of whiplash in the back either, but like you get more of that pull, obviously. The front is the best though. You get all the your limbs. And like, I got to see this year, you're probably
What's on Wednesday?
No, we're on platform.
Yeah.
We just had our ride there over on Spinning Dragons. Yeah, and we waited about 35 minutes for that. Quite low throughput, but there was 4 trains on, which was pretty good. And you know what? I quite enjoyed it. We had a pretty decent spin on there, which was good.
Yeah, it was quite good fun, that was. It's nice seeing the other people's interactions as you sat in front of each other.
Yeah, I do quite like the seating positioning on here. Like, you're kind of opposite the other people. So yeah, it just makes for some fun interactions, which is good. But yeah, it's nothing spectacular. It's a good family coaster. Yeah, it all depends on the weight distribution as well, how much spinning you get on there. But so yeah, about a 35-minute wait, so not too bad. I remember waiting quite a while for that last time with it being lower throughput. Well, we're just walking over this bridge and I heard Charlotte getting very excited. I thought she wanted to go on the log flume, but here we go, what we got?
Them are snapping turtles.
There they are, just down there.
So what they'll do is if you go near them, they'll go,
oh my God.
That's what they'll do.
Look at that enthusiasm. It's hot though today, like we'll definitely get on this. Viking Voyager, yeah, which is the flume ride.
Oh.
Hey, we'll give that a go. Look at the boats on there. Well, we're about 2.5 hours into the day now already. It's gone quick so far. And yeah, a few more rides are starting to open up now, which is good. There's the boomerang over there. And yeah, there's a look at Zambezi Zinger. Fingers crossed we're going to get to ride it this afternoon. There seems to be a lot of activity taking place around there with staff. We haven't seen the ride going around though yet, but we'll see what happens. I tell you what though, we've not really had that many water rides yet this trip, and the Rapids is open. Fury of the Nile just here.
Until today, the rapids are ready.
Here we go. I tell you what though, it's a lovely sunny day. Let's make the most of it. Nice Intamin Rapids. And yeah, I think Mamba's back open now as well, so we can get on there. The other woodies seem closed at the moment, but fingers crossed they'll open this afternoon. But yeah, Zambezi Zinger looks fantastic. I really hope we get to ride it. Look at that lift hill, spiral. Hey, you ready, Charlotte?
No, I'm not ready.
I'll tell you what, some of the slowest hops we've ever seen on the rapids. So like 25 minutes, should have been about 10.
Oh, look at this.
What we got? Oh, what's coming in? There we go. Oh, come on, Charlotte. Oh!
Oh, no.
It's a nice day for it though today.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's Zinger.
Oh, no.
Here we go. Come on, Charlotte. Rapids. Oh, into the shade that time. Doing all right so far, Charlotte.
So far, so good.
Got some good views of Zinger over there. Hope we get on it.
Oh, no.
This is the slower section now. Ooh. I don't think there's any waterfalls or anything on here, Charlotte. I hope there is. Yeah.
I hope.
Not like them ones at Dorney Park though.
Oh,
yeah.
No, not oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Big
no.
wave coming up.
There's a small waterfall. It's not good.
Oh yeah, that looks alright. More Theban.
I don't want to go back.
Here we go. Oh no! It's coming. It's going to be me, this is. Oh! I'm alright, I'm alright. There we go.
Oh no!
Come on.
Oh no! Oh!
You're nice and hot. I never hurt you, Charlotte.
Oh no!
Hey.
Oh no!
Here we go. Oh, nice waterfalls over there. There you go.
Oh no!
Oh! Bit of a bang.
Oh,
I think we're in,
that's it.
we're in quieter waters just over here.
Oh no! Oh, I think we've got us. We've got us. We've got us.
There we go. You enjoying the rapids so far?
Oh, I'm on edge.
And it's a nice hot day for it, so it's
My
good.
back is soaked.
The barrels. Yeah, you got your seat belts on in here as well, worth pointing out. Seat belts on the rapids back home.
This looks vicious. It better speed. Oh no.
Oh, speeding up a bit now. Here we go. Oh!
Oh no.
Oh! That was refreshing, that was. I enjoyed that. Quite a long ride, actually.
Whoa. Oh no.
Oh! Got me. Into the tunnel, quite well themed in here.
Oh no.
I like how the sunglasses came down there. Whoa! Laughing. Oh, got some flickering torches in here.
Oh no. Oh no.
What we got? Oh, it's alright. It's only a small effect that. Oh, you've avoided it.
Yes.
There we go. Hey! That was quite refreshing, that wasn't it?
My back is soaked.
That was nice, that was, in the sunshine. Good rapids, we actually take you on as well. Well, we had our ride there on the rapids. I think that was nice and refreshing. You can't say you didn't enjoy that.
My back
Hey,
is soaking.
wet back. Good, you enjoyed it, didn't you?
Oh, it was quite good fun.
Yeah, we had a good laugh with the group on there. We didn't get too wet, just a nice refreshing amount. I'd like it if we got a little bit more wet
My
on there.
back's soaked.
Oh yeah, a few little drops on Charlotte. But it was good, that was. Like I said, we've not really done that many water rides yet this trip because either we've had some cooler days in some of the parks and we're not wanting to get dripping wet through. Along with that, some of the parks we don't have the time and others have been closed. So yeah, it was nice to get on the rapids today, wasn't it? Hey, in terms of the operation on there though, I've got to say, that is the worst operated rapids I've ever seen. Like, I thought that'd be like 10-15 minutes max. Took us close to half an hour really, because the operations on there so slow. Like, get the boats out, come on, let's go. I tell you what, they've made a lot of improvements to the overall look of the park since last time I was here. I mean, there was some good theming around last time, but I feel like there's been even more emphasis over the past 4 years since I was last here to create a more themed environment around the park, which is brilliant to see. And yeah, there's the Mamba sign. Let's go and ride, doesn't look too busy. We got a 205-foot drop on this. And yeah, very similar to Steel Force that we did at Dorney Park back on day one of the trip. Feels like a long time ago now, doesn't it?
Feel like a lot.
Yeah, it was really good, and yeah, this is just as great. So I'm looking forward to getting back on Mamba. Let's go. Well, we were waiting for about 15 minutes with one train operations, unfortunately. And yeah, we're just sat on the floor now because the ride's gone down. Oh.
We do want to get out because this is one of the coasts that we want to do.
Yeah.
We waited, so we didn't want to leave and then have to come back later.
That's the thing. I mean, rides have downtime. It's completely expected. But yeah, it's, I don't know. It's one of them, isn't it? When a ride goes down, you have to make the decision. Do you wait it out a little bit or do you leave straight away?
You don't know what to do you?
We thought we'd wait a little bit and see if it opens.
Well, the maintenance guy was here, but now he's sort of disappeared. So I don't know what's going on.
I just can't believe though we got here, Charlotte, before opening at 11 o'clock. It's now nearly 3 o'clock.
We've been on 2 coasters and a rapid.
Yeah, like the operations are slow, and yeah, and this was on one train. Some of the worst stops of the trip today, unfortunately. It's a shame because the park's beautiful to look at. Like, terrible today. Yeah, people are leaving. I think should we give it another 5 and see what happens?
Yeah, let's just see what
Yeah, there was a maintenance guy with a spanner just over on the train over there. I think he might have been tightening up the wheels, but we'll see what happens.
There we go. The wheels are getting tightened for us.
Hey, well, maintenance have left and Mamba is now back in operation. So we're going to get our ride. It was worth waiting in the end, especially with it only being on one train. Yeah, the line was really building up. So yeah, I am glad that we waited. Let's go and get on.
Max, how's it? Hi. Put a push up, Jack.
Charlotte. We ended up waiting almost an hour there for our ride on Mamba, but we were on the back row and it was absolutely fantastic, wasn't it?
The airtime on there was brilliant. Such a good coaster.
Oh, it really is. Yeah, getting some real good ejector airtime over them hills. Fantastic. And not too uncomfortable on the lap bar, even with you getting that much airtime. It was fantastic, that was.
I absolutely love it.
Brilliant ride. And the first drop's good on there as well. It may not be the tallest, the fastest or the longest, but you know what? It's a brilliant ride. And yeah, I do really enjoy Mamba. I've got to say that the operations on there, it was painful, wasn't it? Of course, rides have downtime, that's expected, but just like the pacing of the staff in there.
It's like when we came into the brake run, it sort of stopped, like we were stacking on one train.
Yeah, I don't think the staff were pressing the buttons right to get the train straight in. It was running 5 staff as well. It took like 5 minutes to get the train out.
Slow.
Very slow ops here today. Woo. Right then, next we're going to head onto the parks for Coma Boomerang just over here. It's got a fantastic name, this one, Charlotte. It's called Boomerang. Let's go and have a ride. It does have a nice big sign just over here though. Here's a look at that. Massive sign for Boomerang just out the front. There we go, let's go and ride. This doesn't look too busy. And again, there's quite a bit of activity over there at Zambezi Zinger. Yeah, what looks to be a few management down there. And yeah, here's a close-up look at that spiral lift hill. Very unique for Great Coasters International. I really do hope we get to experience it. It'll make the day so much better if we get to ride that. It'll kind of make up for the poor operations that we've had so far today. But yeah, let's keep our fingers crossed, you never know. had our ride over there on Boomerang, only waited 5 minutes, up we were okay on there, which is good.
I'm not a massive fan of Boomerang, I just find them a bit uncomfortable, but that wasn't too much of a basher, which was good.
Yeah, quite smooth that was, I thought. Yeah. Intense rides they are, of course, going through the layout forwards and then again backwards. I do love the theming of this park though, and they've certainly made a lot of theming improvements since last time I was here, which is good. Hey! Safari Trading Company. Hello, Theme Park Worldwide on YouTube. Hey! They're loving it. And just around here is the entrance to Zambezi Zinger. Yeah, look at all the theming. Really nice. I like this floral display actually that they got over there. It's a big clock, as you can see just over there. That's very nice. Yeah, and here's a look at the entrance. No member of staff or anything down here. I mean, what time are we on now? It is 20 to 4. It's been after 5 when it's opened the past couple of days though, so we'll see what happens. There is stuff about though down there in the queue line, so we'll see. I tell you what though, theming looks really good, doesn't it? How nice does that look? Yeah, loads of details. Lots of shade around in this part of the park as well. All the theme music, which is great too. As much as Zambezi Zinger is also a GCI coaster, they've actually got another GCI Woody, which is just around the corner. So we're going to go and check that out now. It opened in 2009 and it's called Prowler. And here's a look at the entrance to Prowler just here. Yeah, it looks pretty quiet, which is good. And what I remember, this is a really good GCI coaster, so I'm looking forward to getting on this. Let's go and ride.
Hey, Groovy, you're about to become a Prowler smoothie. Meow. Meow. Meow, 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 meow.
Just 5 minutes there for our ride on Prowler. 2-train operation, Millennium Flyers on there as well. What do you think to that?
That was absolutely fantastic. That's the favourite Woody I've done this trip. What makes it so special is you can't see the layout because it's so far back.
Yeah, it's really hidden in all the trees around there, and that's why I didn't really get much off-ride footage at all because it's so well hidden, but that does make the ride experience on there. It reminds me a lot of Wicker Man at Alton Towers, just longer. However, I do love all the snappy transitions on there. It's really low to the ground. You've got a curved drop, and then after that it's really low, some great airtime, really snappy. We were near the back of the ride as well. It's incredible, that is.
It's just so fast. I absolutely love that. What a great coaster.
I loved it last time. I've been looking forward to getting back to this part to ride it. I'm so glad we did. It's brilliant. Prowler is an absolutely awesome GCI. You can't go wrong with them Millennium Flyer trains on GCIs, can you?
So much more comfortable.
Oh, brilliant ride. But now I'm glad that you enjoyed it, Charlotte. Favourite wooden coaster of the trip for you?
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. We'll actually get some great views of Prowler from on the train, which we will be heading on. So yeah, stay tuned for that coming up in the vlog. And yeah, here's another look at Zambezi Zinger. Literally 2 GCIs right next to each other. And yeah, here's a zoom in to the station. You can see the trains. There are actually new generation Millennium Flyers on this. So yeah, if we do get to experience it, be interesting to see how they ride. Yeah, they're like Infinity Flyers, I believe they're calling them. And yeah, you can see the station area, the little pre-drop, and a look at that spiral lift hill over there. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Not much activity around the station area now. We've actually got a little bird show in this area of the park as well. You see all the parrots just over there? I love parrots. Each themed area also has their own flat rides as well. You can see there's a scrambler over there. And just off to the right here, you've got Nordic Chaser. Nice kind of spinning ride there for families. Right then, we're going to have a go on Viking Voyager, which is the log flume that they've got here. You coming on, Charlotte?
I'm coming.
Hey, let's go and give this a go. It's a nice day for it. It's really hot today. Well, it's advertised at 15 minutes on the app. We've been waiting about 5 so far. We've just got to head straight down to the stations. Yeah, we'll see how long we wait. I do really like the boats on this, very well themed. It's also got a dual loading station, as we can see over there, which helps when it comes to capacity. Hey, and here we go. Viking Voyager. Nice little journey through the forest. Reminds me of the flume that used to be old town. We're rattling along here. Oh, it's like we're scraping along at the bottom, isn't it? Nice and refreshing though. Some more flat rides. Got the cage just over there. Water looks a bit dirty on here, doesn't it, Charlotte? Oh yeah, earlier on. The turtles. Charlotte. Oh, here we go. Woo! Hey! Oh my God! I am absolutely dripping. It was worth waiting 20 minutes of Viking Voyager, eh, Charlotte?
Look at this. I am absolutely soaked with all my leggings.
Oh, you're wetter than you were on the rapids earlier on.
Oh my God.
Oh, all the way down the side, just over here.
I mean, it's nice and refreshing, but I didn't
There
realise
you go.
Wet.
That's what you said, viewers. Nice and refreshing. There we go.
Dripping wet.
Oh,
through.
that's what you want though, like beautiful day
I'll be dry
for
in
it.
about 10 minutes.
Yeah, it is really hot today, and you got your leggings on.
I know, I didn't realise it was going to be this hot.
Yeah, it's really warm, isn't it? But yeah, you got quite wet there. But I'm glad you enjoyed it. I rapids and a flume ride today.
I know, I've done well on that today.
And yeah, I'm pretty wet too from that, all down the side of my shorts and on my top here. Only a few sprinkles. It's more my shorts, to be honest, that are wet, but I'm not complaining. It's nice and refreshing, especially with how hot it is here today. Well, we just had another walk past Zambezi Zinger. Nothing to see down there yet, and it is starting to approach 5 o'clock, so it's looking unlikely, unfortunately, but we'll see what happens. That's the thing with soft openings. Nothing has been announced to happen today. There was a lot of activity earlier on though, and the staff did say it'd be likely later on, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, welcome to Europa. Not Europa Park, but yeah, the Europe themed area. Moulin Rouge just over there. Really nice themed area. You've got the S&S shot towers over there as well, called Detonator. Flying Dutchman just over here. You've got the Husk Condor down there at the back. Very nice area. It's kind of a mix between Italy and France, kind of all put together around here. And yeah, we're going to go and jump on the train now. Wow, look at that. Listen to the sound of it as well. It's in. I don't know if we're going to make it this time, but if not, we'll wait for it to do a loop round. I don't think I went on the train last time. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh, Charlotte, just having a nice relax there.
Enjoying
Train's
that.
closed at the moment, but yeah, she'll be back up in about half an hour or so, so we'll come back. We've got another wooden coaster to ride though, but I might just stay here, you know, Charlotte.
Yeah, have a bit of a rest.
Nice and chilled here at Europa. There really is some gorgeous theming in this park, some great buildings and facades. This area is great round here. Oh, I love milkshakes. Oh, look at that. Go and have a look inside here. Yeah, beautiful round here. The park is so pretty and really well landscaped, it really is. Well, it's $17 for a milkshake. I think I'll give that one a miss. Oh yeah, here's a look at the huge sky coaster they've got here. Yeah, upcharge attraction. Down here in the middle of the park. But yeah, instead we're going for some Dippin' Dots. Yeah, these are like $7.99, so we're going to get some of these, aren't we?
Share them.
Yeah, I love Dippin' Dots. We're going to get a large, aren't we? So yeah, and share these. Oh, here we go, lovely Dippin' Dots. It was $9.49 for a massive one, or $7.99 for a small, so we went for the big one, didn't we?
What would you have?
2 spoons and we'd share, and we've gone for the cookie dough one, haven't we? Just oh, so nice these are. Like little balls of ice cream. Oh, them Dippin' Dots were absolutely delicious, weren't they?
So good. We need Dippin' Dots back home. They'd go down so well.
Oh, imagine being able to go to Alton Towers and get some Dippin' Dots.
It'd be a special though. Could get them everywhere.
I don't know, they are so tasty.
So good.
Yeah, really nice they were. Oh, it's been about 20 minutes. The train's not opened yet, so we thought we'll come and have a go on Timberwolf, the other wooden coaster. But yeah, that's closed down here, and I presume that member of staff was at the entrance. He's walking back down that way now. Does that mean it's reopening? I'm not too sure. I can't say I've been impressed with operations here today at all. They've been the worst of the trip, unfortunately. It's a real shame because the park is really beautiful to walk around. Oh, hello. Yeah, the park's really nice to walk around. And yeah, it's not even been that busy today. It's not been because of queues. It's literally just been because of poor operations. Like over here, Cyclone Sam's went on this last time, indoor flat ride. That's closed, just got the barrier across. The ride is currently closed. Yeah, that's been shut all day. And of course, with us being at a Cedar Fair park, you got Planet Snoopy just down here, which is the family area. Yeah, there's another little coaster just over here on the right hand side. If you want to get the credit, Charlotte, we can go and give it a ride.
Oh, I'm not too fast. I'm honestly thinking.
Hey! Snoopy versus the Red Baron, quite a lot of family rides. The Cosmic Coaster just over there. Yeah, a little caterpillar coaster here in the area. You got Snoopy's Space Buggies just down there, and yeah, a few of the smaller flat rides. Snoopy's Junction just down there too.
It's just stuck on the lift off, so I don't think it's open anytime soon.
No, I mean you're not missing out on much with that. I'm not going to lie, Charlotte. Yeah,
I heard a lady talking about it earlier, so I don't think I'm missing.
Yeah, it's quite rough, you know, but it's one of them, isn't it? If it opens, of course we'll get on there. But yeah, if it doesn't, then we won't. We'll just kind of see how it goes. One of them things. But yeah, nice family area around here. And Planet Snoopy. But yeah, we've got some animals for Charlotte to come and see around here.
Petting farm.
Hey! So we're going to the petting zoo just over here. Oh, look at them views. Fantastic. And of course, you've got all the refill stations around as well.
Gonna get a water.
Yeah, and of course, you can get as much water as you want to, completely free of charge, which is great. Yeah, that's a great view, isn't it? Look at that. Fantastic. Pigpen's Petting Farm. Let's go and have a look. Balloon ride. Over there too. Yeah, loads of rides around here for kids. Hello! Oh, he's having a poo. Hey, big goat's just over here. Oh wow, look at him. Wow, wicker goat. Big goats, these ones. Hello.
Quite nice.
Oh, massive, aren't they, these? Got all the little collars on. I like this one. Big goats.
Hello, Leslie.
Leslie the goat. Hiya, Leslie. You're on YouTube. Who have we got over here, Charlotte?
No name.
Oh, Leslie likes you.
Leslie. Hello, Leslie.
Coming for a bit of a sniff there, Charlotte.
Hello, Leslie.
Oh, and here's the main walking area. So I think they keep swapping them round, bring some out into here, and then put the others back inside. Oh, hello. Oh. What's this one's name, Charlotte? Opal. Oh. Hello. Oh.
He's making a funny noise. Grace.
Who's this one? Grace. Oh, hello, Grace.
He's going.
Give me a bar. Oh, you can't have the refill cup.
You're not having the refill cup.
Oh, there you go. What's he doing? Oh. Yeah, you showed us that. Oh. I look there at Planet Snoopy, and of course Charlotte got to see the wonderful goats as well. Is there a hole in it now?
No, there isn't.
Oh, you're all right. You got Mustang running just over here. Mustang Sally. Classic. The train's still parked up just over there, so it's not open yet. In about 45 minutes or so. Because they said it'll be about half an hour tops, but we'll see what happens. Let's go and have a ride on Detonator. This, from what I remember, is a really good S&S shot tower because it doesn't launch you all the way to the top. You get some ejector airtime on here, and it's pretty quiet too. So yeah, let's go and give this a go. Detonator, not at Thorpe Park. Wait about 5 minutes there for our ride on Detonator. How was that for you?
Oh, that was great. Got some great airtime at the top.
Yeah, and also a fantastic view of Kansas City, not too far away as well. We're going to have another walk past Zambezi Zinger now, just in case, aren't we?
Yeah, we never know.
And if not, we'll go to Burger King tonight and have a Zinger Tower meal.
Oh, Zinger Tower.
Hey! All right then, so it's just gone 5:30 and we've got a bit of news, which is good. So we've been round to the entrance and Charlotte was like, the staff going in.
Yeah, I saw some stuff going in, so hopefully it's going to open.
Fingers crossed. And also I was just chatting with someone else down there who said they are trying to get it open tonight.
Great, so we're going to try and hang out a bit, see if we can get on.
It could be very limited. Only a few people could get to ride it today, but
There's loads of stuff in the station.
is it? Oh, this is a good sign. It's a good sign. A bit of excitement's building. A few other people are kind of lingering around, waiting to see. Like I say, it's operated for barely a couple of hours, really. There's the train in action now. Yeah, there's definitely activity over there at the station, so fingers crossed. Well, we've been here about 10 minutes so far, waiting for some testing, and yeah, we're seeing nothing yet. And we may see nothing, that's the thing with the soft opening, but another member of staff has arrived, meaning there's now 3 there, so we'll see what happens. Here we go! This is the first time we've seen it testing. We've been here all day. Another couple of members of staff have arrived. Zambezi Zinger, there we go. This is what we want. It's looking good. And here we go, we've got a second test run just here now. It's looking good. But of course, nothing's guaranteed still at this stage. Well, there we go. A manager's just come out and confirmed we will be riding Zambezi Zinger. You're looking forward to it? Oh, it's been worth waiting about now, hasn't it? Here we go, timed in beautifully for our trip. So yeah, just a couple more test runs and then we should be entering the queue line. Confirmation. So there's been just 2 test runs, but now there's staff riding on there. And here we go. The queue line should be opening up shortly. Oh my God, 2 hours of waiting. We were told it's going to open and we've just been told that it will not be opening now today, even though a manager did confirm it was going to open.
We got told by a manager that it was going to open.
I mean, soft openings, yeah, but then there's, you know, just leading people on, isn't there? Oh my God, there you go. That's it. Well, there we go, a pretty disappointing ending to what's been a very disappointing day here at Worlds of Fun. In regards to Zambezi Zinger, of course, it was a soft opening. Anything can happen with that. However, it was more the fact that, you know, we waited for an hour or so on our own accord, which is fine. We didn't know if it was going to open or not. But then when that member of staff, a manager called Matthew, came out and told us the ride is definitely opening. We'd seen it cycling numerous times, staff had their rides. It's disappointed when that had been kind of promised in a way that this is it, the ride is opening now.
Matthew came down the whole queue and was telling everybody it's definitely going to be open. We're not ready just yet, but it is definitely going to open. And then after that, he disappeared. Disappeared for nearly an hour. During that time, no further communication. More staff rides took place, and that was it. But yeah, we spoke to him again at the end. We've made our thoughts very clear. The most shambolic kind of opening of a coaster I've ever seen. That so many people was so upset and angry because they had been lied to.
Yeah, and in fact, it was actually just going to be for people who've got season passes apparently today, even though nothing was communicated about that. I mean, we've got passes anyway, but actually people left the line after Matthew said that ride was going to be opening, went to upgrade to annual passes so they could go and ride, and then obviously it didn't open.
Well, they paid money to upgrade to a pass because that's what you needed, and then it didn't open.
Yeah, but we'll leave it there. But of course, very disappointing ending to what has been a very disappointing day here at Worlds of Fun. I had a great time at this park back in 2019, and I've got to say the park itself is beautiful. The themed areas are great. In fact, they put a lot more work into the themed areas. The music's nice around the park, and they've got a good selection of rides here. But yeah, it's just such a shame how operations have been throughout the day.
I haven't even managed to get on everything because multiple times rides have been closed or there's been maintenance. I understand like ride availability, but it's like this morning, at 11:30, none of the coasters was open.
Yeah, it's been a very poor day. It's been the poorest day of the trip, and it's a shame because we're having a great trip so far. We really appreciate being here, but we'll always be honest in our videos, and yeah, it has been a disappointing day. I just hope that Worlds of Fun and Cedar Fair can actually move forward with this park and make the changes that they need to. From an operational point of view, they really need to look at what's going on here at the moment, don't they?
It's such a disappointment, it really is.
And the thing is, obviously we spent 2 hours down there in total waiting. An hour of that was of our own accord, wasn't it? Which is fine.
We was having a chat to people, it was nice social.
It was great, and if we hadn't got on it then I thought, you know what, that's fine, you know, we waited about for an hour, we'll go and do some other bits. But when we got told by Matthew, the manager, that yeah, it's opening, and everybody got told maybe 50, 60 60
We
people.
went down the whole queue to tell people.
You know, it got to that point where we were told it's going to open. So we thought, oh right, okay, it's fine. We won't think about other rides now. We know we're getting on this. And then by the time that happened, the park was closing. So
I just can't believe it.
crazy. But yeah, what a shame. But there we go.
Shame.
That's Worlds of Fun. In terms of Zambezi
There's no
Zinger.
fun at all.
Yeah, there we go. Who knows when we'll next have a ride on Zambezi
I
Zinger.
have no plans to return to this park.
It's a disappointing park from an operational point of view. It looks the park, it looks beautiful. Would I recommend a visit at the moment based on our experience? I'd really think about it before you come here to this park. Maybe wait for the ride to really get open fully, and of course hopefully the operations can improve. I
really hope so, because the downtime's just not been great.
Yeah, along with that though, I've got to say my favourite ride of the day was definitely our ride on Prowler. That was
brilliant. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, fantastic. But onwards and upwards, we're going to Silver Dollar City tomorrow.
I'm so excited.
Oh, I cannot wait to get back on Time Traveller and just have a couple of days at this park to really get immersed in it and enjoy it. It's going to be absolutely awesome. That's coming up next. Sorry to have a bit of a downer on you all, but it is what it is. We'll always be honest. You've seen it throughout the day, and that's just topped it off for us at Worlds of No Fun. But there we go. That leaves us with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. We'll see you at Silver Dollar.